Okay, we're at the back door of the Parker Center. Uh, if you walked in this door and you went off to the left, there was a series of classrooms. And I remember having, trigonometry in here. The teacher's name was Forrester or Forstner. He was a good teacher. He did a good job of it. He was a high school teacher out of Burlington, I think. And I also had a pre-calculus class in one of those classrooms. The teacher's name was Beller, and she was a fiery little redhead, stood all of about 5 foot tall. And I remember she got rather excited. She'd ask the class a question and nobody could answer her. She would get very bent out of shape. So I do remember that about her, a little fiery little redhead. And then now, if you walked in here to the left and on your right, there was two large lecture halls. The furthest lecture hall I had, let me think, I had Chemistry 101 with Leon Hageman. He was a very good teacher, very bright guy. I just got the impression that this guy should have been a researcher somewhere. I also had Psychology 101 with Charles Hamill in there, and I had Chemistry 102 and 106 with Vincent Solimo. In the lecture hall next to that, I had a music class. The teacher's name was Bill Rudolph, and I had a music class. Now, if you walked in these doors and went straight, it took you down the long hallway that ended up at the front doors. And on the left would be the computer lab, and on the right, over a wall looking down, would be the student lounge. I think off to the right, I think there were stairs that went down to this is where the science labs are. This is kind of an extension off the back of the building. And as I recall, there was a fire here sometime in the 80s. It happened in a storage chemical cabinet or something. And during the cleanup, they discovered PCBs. This is a very toxic chemical. And they were looking for the origin of it. And they discovered they had been in the ceiling tiles all along. So the PCBs were in the ceiling tile since this building was built in, I believe, 1971. So there was a lot of lawsuits and stuff, and it was a big cleanup. It was a pretty ugly day out here for the college. I remember it was on the news and everything else. So next we'll go down the end of the science labs.